Palo.
A beer grabber?
No.
If I was close to that, you'd be asking me.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't cry about it.
No, I wouldn't cry either.
The cheers, man. Modelo's all the way around.
Hey, salud.
Nastrovia.
Nastrovia.
Prost.
Look in the look. Always look eye.
Prost. Arrivederci.
Orale. I was looking for some R&R, dude. I did my job. Okay, but God, for crying out loud, I wanted some time off so I can go to the club.
Right.
I brought my clothes down there, and I was the only one that brought civilian clothes because I was getting ready to go out and go boogie.
Tell us exactly what you were.
Well, I had some Doc Martens, some Doc Marten boots.
Right, matching military
they
ones.
were, shit, I'm trying to think of the type of boots. I didn't have those standard ones, the ones that everybody's wearing, those ones, those.
Oh, I hear you. You had the fancy ones with the little.
I can't remember, dude.
Did you have the wingtip ones?
The jeans that I had were
Cavaricis?
They had a
like
right here.
Cavarici
They had a tag right here. It was a white tag.
Oh yeah, those are Cavaricis, fool.
And
in the front by the zipper.
The cuts.
I don't remember.
They were like.
Did they have a lot of creases in them?
Little small ones. No, not creases. Pleats. Little pleats.
And
they kind of narrowed down.
Did they look like?
Yeah,
they kind of narrowed down. They take
look
towards the
like Vanilla Ice. Cavarici, bro.
I don't know.
Did he wear Cavarici?
Who, me?
No, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice.
Did Hammer did?
Yeah, Hammer did.
How about Lanier?
I don't know. Lanier.
Nothing really matters to me.
I did have a collared shirt. I did have a collared shirt.
When you're gone.
And a silk type vest that went over the collared shirt.
All right.
Nice. So you're styling.
I put some cuffs, like that.
Yeah.
And you were the only one in the military that was ready to go out and party.
Yeah, well, if I could get some time off because I had somebody to go pick me up, but I did have some friends come and visit me
From LA.
and bring me some food and
From LA.
shit.
From Los Angeles.
Yeah, from Pico Rivera.
Yeah.
Pico Rivera.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, that was Ralph Solorio. Yeah, I met him in Modesto actually. They used to call him Big Bird. He's from the west. Well, he lived on the west side.
Big Bird. That sounds so familiar.
He had a brother named Salvador.
He's from Sesame Street.
That's right.
but he was from Pico Rivera.
Oh.
Yeah,
He was from the sesame seed. Sesame seed. Don't they eat sesame seeds?
Yeah, they do.
On Sesame Streets? Big Birds?
Well, Earn Dog, it was a pleasure having you up in the studio today.
It was an honor and it was a privilege to be up in here.
And just to think, you were just a call, and now all of a sudden you're in here with us. We'll all get to chat.
Oh, hey! One more shout out to this podcaster, Tasha Cisneros, I believe, and that's all. Yeah, she's from Modesto.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we wish you luck and the best of all her endeavors.
Tasha S.
Who?
Tasha S.
Tasha S. Shout out to you.
From Roseland.
Do what you
West
do.
Side, Modesto.
Nice. All right, cool, man. Well,
Keep casting.
Oh, man. Thanks, Ernie. Thanks, Earn Dog. Thanks for coming in. And now we got Cio up next. What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, man, just enjoying the moment with y'all. Ready to talk, ready to, enjoy the LeX Be Frank podcast, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming out, brother.
For coming through, bro. We appreciate that. So tell us.
So you're a multi-gifted artist, right? You rap.
I rap.
You write poetry.
I write poetry.
You do graffiti.
Dude,
but not like let's just be real. Yeah, Lex Be Frank. You do graffiti, but we're not going to give up the graffiti info, right?
I mean, I'm
like a true graffiti artist.
I'm part of the aerosol culture of the Bay.
Of the Bay.
And I've been using the aerosol. I've been using aerosol for a long time, painting many of these walls.
Right.
And it's a blessing, each one.
And like a true graffiti artist, you're keeping your anonymity. Did I say that right? Anonymity?
That's right.
I see it all as just making it happen.
You're also affiliated with Precita Eyes?
Yeah, so I've been volunteering over at Precita Eyes for like about 17 years now, and more recently part of the Urban Youth Arts Festival I coordinated this year.
Yeah, which is a lot of work, right? I
mean, we had a good team, and it is a lot of work just coordinating, but yeah, I mean, it's a handful of work.
You planning on doing it this year?
I'm more likely. Yep.
This is what I'm talking. We're talking about the Precita Eyes Youth Festival. That's an annual event where a lot of doesn't Montana usually donate a bunch of
normal
Joe Montana?
No, Montana.
stores,
spray cans.
stores
stores
will
Montana
donate.
paints.
Okay.
Normally stores,
and then you guys set up big. We'll get into more of that later. So, are you? Let me know if I'm wrong. Are you also affiliated with United Players?
Yeah, I've been
here in the city.
I've been a United player for a handful of years. Big shout out to them and let them know a little bit about that. Swaddle mentioned it, and United Players is an organization that was started by just a group of young homies a handful of years ago, just uniting folks from different ethnicities here in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. I believe a lot of Balboa High School students actually, and a lot of them were just students there and just made it happen. I think almost 25 years ago, and they've been just pushing that positivity, being a place for the youth to
in the city,
gather and just explore and learn and so I've been blessed to be able to work with them painting for a lot of their things like banners or walls or anything they kind of need help with or whatever I could do.
And it's basically an anti-violence kind of keeping kids safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Off the bad, the negative influences, right, in this urban environment, because it's urban as hell out here in the city. You know,
exactly.
It's grimy.
Yeah,
So yeah. Okay, cool. And anything else that you do? So you're a writer, you're a poet, you're an MC, you're a graffiti artist.
I think that's
you're an organizer.
Yeah, organizer.
You have an event coming up.
Organizer.
Pretty much that's what I do right there.
Do you have an event coming up soon?
Actually, I do have an event that I'm affiliated with where I'm going to be getting down. And actually, I could just mention it right now. It's a good homie of mine, David Petrelli, and my homie Frederick Alvarado are putting on an event. I think he sent it. I'm just looking at the flyer right now, and it's basically at Soma Arts.
Oh.
And it's going to be going down, just a big event going down with all sorts of artists, and I'm going to be getting down at that actually.
What day?
Are you going to do?
Date for?
I believe it's August 7th. Wait, no.
Are you rapping? Are you MCing? Or what are you going to do there?
I'm going to be rapping a bit.
Oh, dope.
And I've heard you rap, by the way, man. You get down, and you've been getting down. Very, very woke, right? Very socially conscious, right?
Yeah,
political.
Basically, shoot, man, that was kind of like a early on thing of mine. There was a lot going on when I started rapping, and
what year was that? You think?
Shoot, I started rapping in around 96, pretty much.
Wow.
And I early on started writing raps, just reflecting life of what's going on with me, and I didn't really have too much going on. It was an early on scene. I was kind of just I didn't really know too much about how to get into the game.
You were just learning the skills.
Yeah, I just kind of at one point the
essence.
I was listening to Coog Nut and Cypress Hill and and all these amazing local artists, and I was just I fell in love. It was I fell in love and just was you know what? I love it so much. I kind of just want to do my own.
Right.
And so then that was just a whole kind of just maze. It's just it's been a maze and stuff, just getting through and so but one thing that kind of stuck was just utilizing the at least this element of this music, this hip hop rap to just throw positive message out there.
Right.
And so my first project, Foundation, is real strong. I made my album in 2002, and I just released it actually.
Oh.
And it's just a lot of raw stuff. And I always said, I'm going to re-record it. I'm going to do it better. And then just recently, just going through a lot of things, just more recently I listened to it and I was just you know what? There's just no way I could re-record this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just got to put it aside. Leave it as it is.
Yeah,
and
leave it as it is.
I feel like that with artworks too, man. I want to keep working, make it better. And people just put it away and start another one.
Yeah.
And you could revisit it if you want, but it's better sometimes to not get. I feel like as an artist, not getting caught up in the same.
And
you gotta forget it, man. You gotta move on to the next thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
the
Try another
project you're
piece.
talking about, is that Bay Piece?
No, that's Foundation. That's like
Okay.
my first album. And actually, so the first song is just a song about like, it's a tough song. It's the first song is a song about alcoholism.
Okay.
Like really. So like the whole album is just like boom, 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 boom. I feel like it's like injection, just hard. Like it's a tough listening experience.
That's something you've had to struggle with, if I kind of remember. The alcohol.
Well, I mean, shoot, me, probably millions of cats.
Oh yeah, I'm not
The
just
whole-
saying it's so.
Yeah,
like,
no.
just-
Like I've had my,
Shoot, me too. I
I've
still
had my,
struggle.
I've had definitely my
Some
moments
flex.
with drink. Yeah, and I feel like it's a serious thing to address out there. And so that's just like an idea of like how that's like the first song on the album.
Right.
So like that's just how the album kicks off. And then Bay Piece and Bay Piece 1 and Bay Piece 2 are very particular. Like
These are the names of the albums you put
yeah,
on. Right?
so like Bay Piece 1, I just put that out, and I released Foundation too. So Foundation and Bay Piece 1, I just released like this year.
Okay.
Already.
Is it a 2-part album, or is it
Nah,
you doing a 1-in-1?
Foundation is one thing.
No, Bay Piece 1 and Bay Piece 2.
It's a 2-part album. Yep.
2-part album, dude. That's tight.
And
Yeah, and the album cover was done by our friend, our last one of our guests, Swato Cervantes,
Yeah.
right? It's dope.
Yeah.
I thought this
Yeah,
was a
it's pretty
photograph,
sick.
man.
So did I.
I thought this was a photograph, but upon further inspection, it's a Swato. It's pretty neat.
see?
Yeah, it's a beautiful album cover, and it's looks legit, man.
well, actually, it's definitely
One of those fold out CD.
yeah.
And you got a couple good artists up in here too.
Yeah, it was a blessing, man. So like I started working on this some time ago and just didn't really know what was happening, but I knew it was called Bay Piece, and then it turned into a double disc project. And so it's just been a great experience, man, just working with all the cats like literally like mostly just a lot of the cats that I grew up listening to out here. A lot of cats that kind of were the golden era of hip hop in the Bay. And basically it's just a quick exposition of them spitting a verse of like just a positive verse on my project here, just spitting peace here in the
Who are
Bay.
some of the artists that you have on there?
Well, off top, the intro is done by Herm Lewis.
Herm Lewis, okay.
So he does the intro on Bay Piece 1 and Bay Piece 2.
Nice.
And on the first track, you got like King Reegs and Big Mac, and then I got Black C from RBL and JT
Nice.
from Get Low, Louis Loke, Mac Mall, Quinn,
Mac Mall.
Ray Love, Seth the Gaffla.
That's all Bay love.
Yeah, and then on Bay Piece 2, I got like Selsky, Ballhead Rick. I got like I got all sorts of other Equipto, like I even got my little niece singing on a song.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
dope, man.
Yeah, like
So you're really connected to this project.
yeah, like
Sounds
Bay Piece 1 and Bay Piece 2 it's like for me it's like a gift to the Bay.
Got it.
And it's like an exposition for anybody who's not from the Bay to get a glimpse of like some of the most like classic talent of the Bay in a way where it's kind of like an easy listening experience, you know, just like a positive message. And the thing is like I would talk to each artist and be like, you know, what I'm trying to do is just like some type of message of positivity, however you kind of figure that out, and like kind of no swear words. So that was always an
Well, no
experience.
swear words.
For real. I was
You're
just
not
like,
here-
and no swear words.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
because-
swear words.
No swear words, yeah.
Oh,
the whole
wow.
project. Actually, there might be one in there.
Yeah,
But really, yeah, this one has no swear words.
Well, we don't swear either.
yeah.
Yeah, Baby Piece 2 has no
Enough.
Like, it was a thing, because like, I just didn't want to have like that sticker on the album to like ruin
Explicit?
the artwork. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, sorry, that's stickers, man.
Nah, it's just- yeah.
So, give us a little bit about your background, man. Where were you born? Where were you raised here?
Okay, okay.
Let's know a little bit of something of why you got so much
All right,
of the Bay
so,
love out here.
so my family's originally from from Colombia,
Colombia.
Bogota, Colombia.
Bogota?
And early on, my father moved out here just for certain circumstances into San Francisco and lived out here for a few years. And yeah, my family kind of started out here. My brother, my family started in San Francisco, and
Nice.
and then kind of just I grew up though in San Bruno for the first part of my life, a handful of years.
Right.
And that's kind of where I was introduced to graffiti, always coming to like the city and like having a real close tie with like a lot of homies from the mission and like family and just like loved ones just all over. So it was just like between there and even going to, yeah, that's basically where I grew up there though. And moved to SF like around 2000. Been living here in the city.
Almost 20 years.
So now the city's
Coming on.
SF's my home, but you know I always kind of grew up.
But
right
San
around,
Bruno is.
I grew up right around the corner, and
Yeah.
and like the first places I ever paint. I actually really only ever painted in the city. Really, I painted a couple
you don't
places
paint
everywhere.
at
That's
home,
the only
though.
way. That's the only place
paint
where
at
it
home.
counts.
I really only came up like it was a mission. It was a mission. You jump on that.
You know what's crazy, dude?
Sam Trans bus.
We used to drive from. We used to
get off on the middle of downtown, just run around with a couple cans.
Well, that's a San Mateo bus, bro.
When I was running
Sam
with the
Trans.
Lords, we used to
Sam
drive
Trans.
out
Not a
there.
city bus.
We used to drive in the city just to come out and bomb.
Yeah, dude.
From Modesto, bro. Bringing cats out from Stockton, and
Yeah.
we used to drive out to Stockton and
I used
San
to walk
Francisco
sometimes.
and Oakland.
I used to walk and ride my